Hi everybody, welcome back here with some more retro goodies on Retro TV, and as you can see here, we got some lovely vintage board games that we recently found up in the loft, covered in a big pile of dust and long forgotten of this world, until recently. So I've got a big pile over there, but we're just going to take a look at some of these board games over the next few weeks in depth, and to see if they're still worth playing today. Now, we're going to start off with a fantastic gem that has survived all these years, which is the fantastic Den Fish's Ghost Train. Is it still exciting to play? Well, let's find out, shall we? 45 years old, this game is. That's right, came out in 1974. And back then, you didn't have many choices for home entertainment except for, well, you had your bike, you had video game consoles that were coming onto the market in that time, you had your Ataris and televisions and who knows what back then, and you had board games. So you didn't have too much entertainment back then, or too many choices, but these things were selling like anything. And even today, I still think people play board games because shops still stock them. This one here is a nice classic. I've been told that all the pieces are in there. Yeah, that's not bad for a game surviving this old to have every piece still inside. We're going to check that out as well. So I'm going to build this thing up, show you all about it, and what's the objective of it? It's a ghost train. You just ride around in it, don't you? Dun, 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 dun. Yes, one of our two spooky board games that we're going to be having a look at here today, but the first one is, I think, a lovely gem of 1974. Den Fish's Ghost Train. It does say there, a three-dimensional fearful game, but watch out for the ghost, because they're out to get you. Enough of that, let's get on with it. So, nice box. What do you get in the box? I must say, for the condition of this age, it has survived really, really well. So let's take the lid off and see how we set this up. So there's your instruction manual. There we go. Tells you how to set it up and play the game. Nice little black and white thing there. We got a scary bat. Couple of ghosts. Boom. Another scary ghost. It looks like someone had a scream. And we got this skeleton in a toilet or outhouse. We've got a backing board here. And it has two sides to it. It has a like a front facade on there. See there? It's got the front and the inside, but we'll find out in a minute. So what do we got here? We've got our 4 original playing pieces, which is 2 people being scared in a ghost cart, as you see. But there we go, 4 pieces. And 2 dice of really weird proportion. Now, the party trick this game has, it is inbuilt in its box. So let's take that out. And there's nothing more than that. As you see, it's very good artwork on it. It's got all this brickwork on the outside. Some skulls and skeletons there, just like you'd find in a normal ghost train. And on the top, you've got these 6 spinners that change the track as you're going around on the ghost train, just like that. And any one of them just keeps falling off. Can, yeah, very intuitive game. So let's set this up, shall we? Anyway, you got your backing board here, which looks like it's pretty obvious where it goes. You've got to open your doors, slide them in there. There we go. Now, yes, that definitely looks like the inside of the ghost train. So let's take a look on the outside. And look at that. Fantastic looking, isn't it? Great. And then you could probably even use this for a prop or something, for a bit of a film shoot or something. So anyway, let's continue building this up. And it's pretty simple, to be honest. The instructions, it's pretty simple. It tells you where the ghosts go. We've got this scary guy here. He goes here, in that one there. And we've got to spin these around, just like that. So he's there. This other ghost, he goes there. The scary bat goes over there. And the skeleton in the toilet, he goes there. That's about it. Pretty simple. And to be honest, for the rules of the game, that is pretty simple too. It is just like riding a real ghost train. Of course, we've got to set Mr. Spider up here. So yeah, the rules of the ghost train is you're in your cars. You've got to get around the ghost train as quick as possible without getting spooked by the ghost, scared by the bat, and lost internally inside the ghost train, and you can never leave. That's about it, really. So, you know, even the instruction book tells you that. And it has some quirks to it, so let's get into that. So first of all, you come around here and you put your pieces on here. Just say we've got a couple of pieces. So here's the finish, here's the start. Put your characters there, 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want 4. And of course, like normal, roll the dice, highest goes first and all that stuff. Yeah, so there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the ghost train. Now, of course, as you come along, they've got some, make sure these are all lined up. Nice, there we go. So make sure all the tracks are all lined up before you start playing. As you see, so this guy is like, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's got an arrow there. So that means he's got to step on to the spinner. And of course, it says spin. So it's his turn to spin, so he grabs one of these and spins it 1/4 until the track lines up. And there we go. And then this guy has a go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He misses that one. This guy rolls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. Right, now some other extra bits on here. You've got these spider webs. And if you land on a spider web, and somebody is here, then this big spider. Let's try that one again, shall we? Here we go, like this. Poof, and knock you clean off your soul there, and knock you out of your car. That's what the spider webs are for there. And of course, you've got other things here like spooky hands. You've got the green beetles, which mean you've got to return back to the waiting room and start again. So if you land on one of those things, you're going to go all the way back to this waiting room inside the ghost train and redo the whole thing again. So again, you've got other people coming along. Spin, 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 spin. He's on the spinner. And just say, like, this guy is here. And you want to spin this way. Go backwards. Boom. Not only did it wipe 2 of you out of your carriages and fall over, but the ghost there has got you, and the ghost here has got you. Very spooky stuff. But apart from that, that is the basic of the game. There's not much to it. You know, for a board game, it is a very, very simple game, designed at children, I guess, back in the day. And yeah, if you had some spooky lights and some ambient music going on in the background, you could have a very fun, spooky entertainment night ahead of you. However, for the age of 45 years old and still to be in playable condition, and all the pieces are there, I mean, some of these have deteriorated a little bit over the years, but what can you expect for the age of it? it is still here, it is still works, and someone in the past has really, really looked after the Ghost Train. But anyway, if you do see it up, it is a very collectible one today. If you do see it in the wild, or if you're interested in this one right here, we're doing our, as we're looking through all the board games now, we're deciding which ones to keep and which ones we are going to be selling, but we are going to be selling most of these anyway. So if you do live in the UK and you're interested in one of these, just give us a contact below. But anyway, there we have it, some spectacular fun with the Ghost Train. I must say, you know, some board games are very complicated to learn and to get into, while some are just so very basic and simple, and I have to say, this is one of them. You know, it's okay to have some fun with your friends, seeing if you can scare them in the Ghost Train and keep them in there for eternity. But apart from that, that's not much to it. It just looks really great when it's set up. It is one of those vintage games where you don't see that often that has something about it. Yes, and yeah, I have been told it is getting very collectible for this one. Hey, anyway, I hope you had fun today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this little review. And next time we're going to be looking at the other ghost game we got, Ghost Castle. And that one you actually build the castle in the middle, so we'll find out what that is on the next show. For now, see you soon.